Cree, your character Daisy, she's doing Star Wars fan fiction. It's such a fun little plot element. Have you ever dabbled in reading fan fiction, writing fan fiction? What's your kind of connection to that aspect?
Look, I was a Wattpad girly. I've been saying this all day. I have great respect for fan fiction. That is a fun time. That is a good time. So yeah, I love fan fiction. I grew up reading it. I've never written it, although I think I said this to John once, like I loved writing growing up, and like everything that I wrote, like any original story or whatever, was just really weak fan fiction of like a book that I liked. So in that way, it's just copying. It's just fraud. It's theft. And it's just plagiarism. In that way, maybe I guess I wasn't writing fan fiction, but not properly, not like the greats.
I see, I see. I love that. That's really fun. And Felix, you're fantastic in this film. And I wanted to ask about working with Isabella, specifically, your chemistry together, because this is not like a fairy tale romance. This isn't super blown out of proportion, the perfect love story. How was it working with her to, portray these ups and downs that we see?
It was a joy, especially with, it's funny to say that about such dark material and such intense scenes, but it really was a joy. And I was just talking about Isabella being such a professional and giving so much in her scenes. When you have a scene partner who stays connected, who listens, who is just so deeply in it, it becomes a joy to act across the table with. And like what I love about Asa and Davis, is that the almost tragedy of it, and that these people are kind of perfect for one another, and that they see each other and they truly appreciate one another for who they are rather than what they're going through or what's affecting them. And they just can't be together because of it, and that's just the best scenario to kind of act when two people want something so badly and they can't have it. Then that's drama 101. So I was so lucky to be able to do that with Isabel.
Yeah, there's so many great scenes in this film. And Cree, you have some of my favorite lines in the movie, and you give this wonderful monologue at the end, or this very reassuring speech. You say, "Love is how you become real," which is a great line. How was it just, filming that whole sequence? Because it turned out great.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I was pretty nervous about that sequence. Like, it closes everything up. It's a big old monologue.
Awesome.
It's real emotional. And it was like so beautifully done by John. Like that is so to me like the epitome of like John. You know what I mean? Like,
100%.
love is how you become real. Holy shit. Um, I was very nervous about it, but on the day, like I remember it really vividly, sitting in the backyard of that house, and that was like closer to the end of production, I think, and it was really emotional actually. I think both of us were like tearing up quite a bit, like in a way that like wasn't, like we didn't keep that in the movie in the movie. Like we had to relax a little because yeah, I mean it's just really beautifully written, and it feels very something about saying that, like it feels like being very close to John. It feels like speaking John's words more than other parts of the script maybe. And I mean it was an honor to have the over the montage monologue. And I was really nervous but really happy to get to do it, and I'm glad that you liked it.